The African Union Transition Mission in Somalia is set to withdraw 2,000 soldiers from Somalia in the next few weeks. Mohamed El Amin Suef, the head of ATMIS, said a joint technical committee has identified and agreed on the military bases to be handed over by ATMIS to Somali security forces or to be collapsed. The drawdown is in compliance with UN Security Council resolutions. Here's Mohamed Kahia with more details from Mogadishu.
According to the African Union's plan, the EU peacekeeping mission in Somalia, popularly known as ATMIS, can only fully withdraw its troops when there are highly trained and well-equipped Somali security forces in place to take over mission security responsibilities. Somalia has one of the longest coastlines in Africa, spanning about 3,300 kilometers. It's rich in natural resources, but has been often exploited by people engaged in illegal fishing as well as smuggling. With help and training from ATMIS and the European Union, Somalia is strengthening its navy. These soldiers are the latest batch of Somali Navy and Coast Guard officers who will be tasked with patrolling the country's borders as part of the future Somali Navy Command. The fully trained Somali officers say they are ready to take overseas patrols and protect their country.
Actually, I've gained a lot of knowledge, starting off by launching, patrolling, the checking of the boat in all conditions, and we've even done some navigation training and many other trainings as well.
In the next few weeks, more than 2,000 ATMIS peacekeepers will pull out of the country as part of gradual drawdown. ATMIS officials say such training for their Somali counterparts is in line with the mission's transitional plan before it is planned exit by next year.
This refresher training is in line with the goals exposed in the Somalia Transition Plan and ATMIS mandate, specifically with regard to mentorship and capacity building of the FGS institutions across all domains. Capacity building of the Somali Navy and Coast Guard is therefore critical to enable the conduct of maritime law enforcement, search and rescue, and Somalia Coast Guard defense, and of course, including the securing of the sea lanes of communication, protecting against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, and dumping of hazardous waste, amongst other international crimes.
Somali troops have benefited from increased training. The country's military now boasts of significant manpower. The Somali government say the lifting of the UN's arms embargo, which it has been calling for, is crucial to achieve the long-awaited ownership of its security mandate before ATMIS exit.
Our call to the UN Security Council to lift the arms embargo has been very clear. The government of Somalia and its partners are closely working on this matter, and we are working on benchmarks to be achieved, and I think our partners are with us on this plan.
Before the exit of the African Union peacekeepers and the lifting of the arms embargo by the United Nations Security Council, analysts argue that Somali stakeholders must closely work together on their national security architecture. Mohamed Kahia, CGTN Mogadishu, Somalia.